I saw a group of children in the sea with what appeared to be a seine, and I saw a lady on the shore, and she was standing by a big set of sea moss. So I observed and I realized that the children were picking up these heaps of sea moss and throwing them into the seine and then bringing them onto the shore and dumping them in front of her. And the quantity was so huge, right, which was unusual for what would be washing on the shore, that I recognized that something obviously had to be wrong. And we have 2 experimental plots here that we were testing, and we went into the plot and we checked and we recognized that 5.5 ropes were missing sea moss from it. We could see where they were broken out. Some clean out, some a little piece just remaining, and each rope contains 42 lines, so we knew that it was and the plot is 11 ropes, so they have stolen at least half of the entire experimental plot. And what we realized is that people will come into the sea, act like they are swimming alongside of the plot, and they would break them off, especially at the front ropes, right, and let the tide push them in, because these obviously are people who are familiar with the movement of the tide here at Telescope Bay. And then they would take them up, right, and go along with them. And what they don't realize is that they are trespassing when they enter the plot, because the area is allocated by the Fisheries Division, because this is part of the recommendations we made to upscale the project. So we are now taking data to see how we can get more people in the community involved, looking at the yields, looking at the size plots that we can allocate to the people in the community. And this is a great loss to the experimental part of the project that we're doing. We would have harvested this plot a few weeks ago. So it was only now replanted about 3 weeks. So the other thing is that the sea moss that they stole is young, right? It is not even near the stage of reaping yet. 20 pounds of dried sea moss was stolen from our estimate, from the data that we collected. And that is a loss of nearly $1,000 EC, just in terms of the product itself. There are 2 other farmers here, and both of them has expressed to me the same concerns that they are having too, that just after planting their plots, that they're realizing that people are always stealing, especially the ropes at the front, right? And they are farming on a smaller scale, and it is affecting their livelihoods. So we're looking at several strategies. One, we want to obviously be working in collaboration with the police first, because it's now become a criminal offense. If you enter the plot, you are trespassing and you are stealing, So that is number 1. 2, we want to put signage so that people who might believe that don't know will know that they are not supposed to trespass in the plots. And the 3rd strategy is we are going to be doing some patrols, both man-made, and we can be using technology which we would not name at this time, to see what is really happening in the area. We want to identify who is exactly doing it, and we want to deal with it. The 4th strategy is we want to encourage people, if they are interested in the sea moss, come and speak with Mr. Will and Andrew and be incorporated into the project, where they will be trained, allocated the plot at the right time, so that we don't have to steal, because this project is contributing to the national economy of Grenada. It's helping too with the climate change variation in the area. And these plots provide an ecosystem, to replenish the fish stock in this Grenville area.